Hey guys, I'm going live here. Totally unexpected. I didn't plan to go live, but something happened last night in my life that I realized was an opportunity for me to pop in on the group and share with you guys how I handle unexpected things that pop up, tragedies even. And so some of you here in the group know that my daughter Liliana, she turned 9 yesterday, and I had been sharing in the group a couple of weeks prior and on some of my other platforms that my daughter has been focused on manifesting this white standard poodle puppy named Rosie. She's been drawing her in all of the family, drawings that she does, how kids do that. And everywhere we go, she talks about Rosie, her dog. So we'd been traveling for the last 4 years and couldn't actually have a dog. And so this is something that's been so dear to her heart because she loves animals, she loves dogs. And so my daughter knows all about manifestation and law of attraction. And so I talked to her about hold the vision for what you want, and you will manifest Rosie. You will manifest her at the right time. And so that's what she's been doing. She's brilliant with manifesting. And so as a result, we finally settled down at a place where we realized that we can get her a dog now. And so we did all of the research to get the right dog for our family. And because I have very severe allergies, we had to get a dog from not severe, but really bad allergies. I don't want to make it sound so drastic, but where dogs are concerned. And so we created a win-win and found a really great family here who has standard poodle dogs, and her puppies were pregnant. Okay, so we've been really excited about this, and we had planned that yesterday on her birthday, she would come home from school and the puppy would be here. My husband and I were going to drive 3 hours to get the dog and come back, and the puppy would be here. Well, a few days before Lily's birthday, I got a call, and the woman told me that one of the puppies in the litter, not our puppy, but one of the puppies in the litter got really sick with a virus called parvo. Those of you who know about dogs, this is a pretty serious virus. And because the dog was sick and they're all in one litter, it's likely that the rest of them will get sick. So of course she doesn't want to send the dog home yet. Totally fine. And she would be taking care of the dogs and treating them through the vet. So we thought, my husband and I talked, and it was like, okay, so we have like another week, and it was really crazy because my husband said, well, why don't we just wrap up a picture of the dog and have Lily open it on her birthday, and so she'll know that she's getting it. And I said, I don't know, I just feel like we need to wait, because we don't know, maybe it's a couple more weeks, and I don't want to get her all excited. Let's just do the surprise when we get the dog. So yesterday I go to the eye doctor, I'm having an eye exam, and I come out and I'm paying, and I get this text message from the woman, and she says, there's been a turn of events, and your puppy got sick last night and she passed away. I still get emotional when I talk about it. And I was just shocked. We had been getting pictures of this puppy Rosie, for so many weeks now. And here she was already 9 weeks old. And to know that she died was just so sad. And, really I was sad for the puppy, because it's like, oh my gosh, what a horrific thing to go through. And I was sad for us for a moment. And I felt that mourning, for that puppy that we thought was ours, and also for the experience that woman and her family were going through with all these sick dogs, and one so far that has died. And so I sat in my car, I let myself be emotional, I called my husband, and then I said to him, and I'm sharing this with you because I want you to know how I think when things like this happen. And I said to him, you know what? As sad as this is for that puppy, she must not be Rosie. Like this must not be Rosie. right? Because here's the truth. Our job in manifesting is to be really clear on the vision. My daughter's really clear on the vision for Rosie, okay? And then the universe knows best in terms of when to deliver that, how to deliver it, right? And so even though we thought that we found Rosie, clearly that was not Rosie. And so I said to my husband, let's take a deep breath and let's realize that Lily is manifesting this dog. And so this apparently is not the dog. So I could have gotten angry. I could have gotten frustrated. I could have gotten really annoyed. In fact, we're losing our $600 deposit, which is a whole other thing in itself. But instead of getting angry, instead of being overwhelmed and going into frustration and everything else, I realized in that moment, the real Rosie is waiting for us. And so it's not easy to get a standard poodle. And so what I did is I went through all of our emails from back in January, and I went through text messages, and I found a woman who is also somewhere in the vicinity, like a 4 or 5 hour drive. And I saw that in her note, she was going to have puppies on April 15th or March 15th, which at the time that would have been too late for us because we wanted to have a dog on Lily's birthday. Okay, follow along. So I reached out to her and I told her the situation. I said, I know it's a long shot. You probably don't have any puppies, but this is our situation and we're looking for a girl with these characteristics. Well, she replied back to me and said, I have your dream dog. And she sent me a picture of this beautiful, like there's about 3 or 4 just white, fluffy, vibrant, beautiful dogs that are ready to come home on the 15th. And not only that, but we wanted a larger dog. And the other dog that was going to be coming home on Lily's birthday yesterday was a little bit smaller. But I was hooked, and my husband and I were hooked into the fact that we wanted Lily to have the dog on her birthday, right? That's what happens sometimes when you try to control the logistics and the timing and all of that of when something is supposed to happen. And so noticing in that moment, like, wow, we tried to impart our when on this manifestation. And law of attraction doesn't work that way. So I've been talking to this woman and it's like an amazing fit, and we're getting videos on this of the puppy, and we started looking her up on her Facebook page, and like she has so many positive things going on in her life, and the things that she does for animals and the people that speak on there about her and her dogs and everything. And it was just so amazing. And so when you know that law of attraction works for you, not against you, then when things like this happen, you can feel it for a moment, and then you can realize, okay, law of attraction is answering our manifestation. It's saying, hey, we're going to give to you what it is that you want. And guess what? It's not coming at this time the way that you wanted it, because what you really need is not that, it's this, and it's going to come to you at the perfect time. And so I've totally let go of it. My husband's let go. I've enrolled him in the fact that this is such a positive experience. And it doesn't matter that we're losing $600. It's not about money. It's about us manifesting the right experience and the right dog for our family. So we release and love that other sweet, amazing puppy who passed away and who was not Rosie. And we are looking forward to welcoming the Rosie that Lily has manifested whatever day that she comes. And so as soon as she comes to the home, I'm really excited to take pictures and video and share that here. But I wanted just to share this story, this vulnerable story with you, to let you know that when it's about how you think and how you interpret things that are happening, whether or not you go into victim mode or you go into, the possibility and the potentiality, and you see that you actually manifested this experience. Because look, now I get to take this experience and teach it back as a way to share with you what you can do in a moment where you think something is not going your way. Right? Because that happens in life. I want you to think about something that's happened in your life that either seemed tragic, or you felt like victimized by it. And then ask yourself, how could I have looked at that in another way and seen it as the universe answering my prayers, right? The universe answering my manifestation. So I want you to look at that and be open to that at any moment when something happens in your life. Realize that we are manifesting what's happening for a reason. And when you can slow down and look at it from those different perspectives, then you start to have more power over your life, your emotions, and your feelings, and therefore your result. Okay, so I just wanted to hop on here and share that with you on this Friday. Sending you lots of love. Let's see who's on here. Hi, Daniela. Thanks for being here. Thank you, Sandra. Yes, yes, yes. Awesome. I would love for you guys to share maybe in the comments sometime in your life where, you've been able to turn a seemingly sad situation into the realization that this is happening for you and not to you. All right, guys, have a great weekend. Lots of love to you all. And those of you who are new in the group yet, if you have not grabbed my 3-part video on how to manifest in 3 simple steps, make sure that you do that. Grab it right at the top under announcements. Bye, everyone. Have a great Friday. I'm trying to log off. Well, stay on until I get logged off. This is so funny. Okay, there we go. Bye.